Cruz, your host. Today I'm gonna show you how easy it is to apply a regex validation over a form. Whenever you have a form in front and you save that form values, there should be a validation. It is very common to do it on the client side through JavaScript. The drawback of doing it this way is the user can disable JavaScript and the validation will not work. So Foremost CMP does a server-side validation through Ajax code, and I'm going to show you how we apply regex validation over a field. We are going to do it with the case tool form for creating new fields. So here it goes. This is the form for creating new fields. Currently, I have set up this validation for the name of the field, and I want to have that same validation over the title of the field. So I'm going to apply it over this same field so that the same validation that it's currently working for the name of the field in the database applies for the name of the field. So how do I do that? Well, first, let's see how it works. I'm going to change this value, put a space, and execute. And as we saw, this is invalid and this is valid. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna apply the same validation that I'm using over this field, but now over this one too. So that this does not allow spaces, neither uppercase letters. So I'm gonna put this back as it was, and I'm gonna go ahead and apply the change over the campo form. So let me get there. Here we are. This is the one that I want to have this same validation applied. So what I do is I copy the regex from this field into this one. I'm going to update values. Changes have been applied. I'm going to go ahead now and see it in execution mode. I'm going to edit this form, and I'm going to show you. This will not allow uppercase letters. So pay attention to this field. As you can see, previously, before applying the regex validation, we were able to put uppercase values. Now we are not after we applied the regex validation. Now it accepted the value because it it is not allowing uppercase, neither spaces. If I put a space, this is wrong value. So this is how easy it is to apply regex validations over your fields. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get rid of this value because this was only a test. By taking that value off, okay, so by taking that value off, I'm gonna be able to put, let me change this, since as I mentioned, the case tool is built upon Formus CMP API. So right now, it's applying the validation that is currently set up over this same form in the same field. So this is why this is not working. So to be able to change the regex by taking it off, prior to it, I have to comply with the current validation, which was what I set up. So after I comply, I was able to save it. Now I'm gonna be able to change this as it was, because it's not anymore the regex set. So it's working. Well, that's how easy you can change an attribute of your form elements through our case tool inside Formus CMP. Thank you for listening.